Now let's dive into the co-main event, lightweight division, back-to-back lightweight division fights. That's why people are excited about this card. From France, Benoit Saint Denis, very good, 14-3, takes on Mauricio Ruffy, 12-1 from Brazil. Another situation with Brazil entering the party. Here we go. Let's jump into it right now. In the lightweight division, your co-main event at UFC Paris, you got Benoit Saint Denis taking on Mauricio Ruffy. Oh, baby. So in the co-main and the main event, you got France versus Brazil. Saint Denis 14-3. He's had some setbacks though. Ruffy 12-1. Both guys at 5'11. Both guys 29 years old. Ruffy 2-inch reach advantage. He fights right-handed. Saint Denis fights left-handed. Now Saint Denis has an advantage on the feet. 5.4 significant strikes per minute to 4.5 for Ruffy. Also has an advantage on the ground with more than one takedown per round, and over 3 rounds usually has a you know a submission and a half over the course of 3 rounds. So he's a very tough fighter to go against, and that's submission attempts. So Saint Denis, uh, 70% takedown defense. That's good. Came back and beat Kyle Propelic by arm triangle submission. You'd expect that, but the key here, excuse me, is he lost back-to-back fights against Renato Moicano KO, Dustin Poirier, second round KO. So he lost both of those, and he's beaten everyone else. He's beaten Matt Frevola, Thiago Moises, Ismail Bonfim by submission. When he wins, he's like he's either winning by finish or losing by finish. But when he got to the top, he had some setbacks. Maybe it made him better. I don't know. Ruffy beat King Green by KO, beat James Yontop by decision. He got outstruck in that one too. Beat Jamie Malarkey by KO and won at the Contender Series by KO. That James Yontop fight is concerning because he got outstruck 90-67 and still won. So Saint Denis is going to be better than that. Um, Ruffy also 100% takedown defense. Boy, it's going to be tough here. I mean, Saint Denis is going to be all fired up at home, but you can never discount the Brazilians. The Brazilians come, you know, don't invite Brazil to the party. They come to the party and wreck it, man. So I'm still, even though I'm a little concerned with the numbers, and I usually lean towards the numbers if there's not much more to go off of, like Ruffy, doesn't have that big competition. Like I'd like to see him face Poirier to be able to compare that to Saint Denis. You don't have that here. But Saint Denis still putting up better numbers against stiffer competition, so that's a problem. But Brazil always rises up better than you think they're going to be. Doesn't mean they always win, but they're better than the numbers in these big fights. So I still like Ruffy to pull this thing out, but I am a little bit concerned. But in terms of a pick, I got to go with Ruffy to outlast Saint Denis. Hopefully he can get a submission or a finish, but at worst he wins by decision. Uh, Not so much on the feet, but I think there's going to be a ground game that we're underestimating. And I mean, he could get the KO. Ruffy can finish you in a multitude of ways. So I'm just looking forward to seeing how this fight plays out. Saint Denis shown that he could be finished. So hopefully Ruffy gets the finish here to move to 13-1. That's my opinion. Lightweight division, UFC, Paris. Whew, tough pick there. But we're gonna take Ruffy. I mean, Saint Denis lost some fights, but he just makes me nervous. Like he could show up at any time and look unstoppable. And he's now had some opportunities to get in there against some of the best fighters in the world. And it didn't go well against Poirier and one other, but the bottom line is this guy could turn it up at any time. I'm not counting him out, but I just like Ruffy to get the job done.